Well, this is it, everyone. The 100% Skyrim run. All locations, all quests, all endings with yours truly. Let's get right into it. This game has the largest amount of play hours across my consoles and my PC here. It almost comes close to my Fallout 4 time in the thousands of hours. So, I've added a few graphical improvements. ESO's mod pack. And I must say, it makes the game look beautiful. Because I started it up originally and thought, it seems a bit dated. And even with all the additions they've released over the years, it didn't look just right. Well, I thought, hey, let's do something about that. There's the wee title screen. Oh yeah. Now that's nice. Little animal in the background. You can see the face model's been upgraded as well.
Hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross
It just
the border,
looks
right?
like a different game.
Right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with
I know, like many of you,
Watch your tongue.
you always come back to this game. It's one of the ones
The true High King.
that you can just always jump in for a couple of hours, have some fun.
You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I've actually never done an ending
Nowhere we're
with
going.
Stormcloaks.
But Sovngarde.
I know, I've only ever done Imperial endings. But when I really learnt the lore, I realised the Stormcloaks might have been more up my street.
What village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's
He's from
last thoughts.
Rorikstead, is it?
Rorikstead.
Ah!
I'm from
I'm good.
Rorikstead.
That's the one at the base of the mountain where you have to climb up to the Greybeards. I know. Look at this game. It is beautiful. The improvements are to the terrains, the trees, the foliage, bird sounds, as you can see, uniforms and weapons.
The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
There's an improved UI, as well as some combat mods.
Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
But everything else is pretty much the Skyrim you know and love.
Look at him. General Tully is the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
Assuming the Thalmor aren't here after the attack? I don't remember ever seeing any.
This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries.
That is a very fine cape he's wearing.
Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Where are they going?
To go inside
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
inside the house.
Yes, Mama.
Look at how good this looks! We'll be enjoying plenty of hours
Why do you think?
together.
End of the line.
This is a massive game. Hopefully Elder Scrolls 6, by the time we finish this series,
Shouldn't
may
keep
get
the
some
gods
news.
Waiting for us.
No, wait, we're not rebels.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Look at the hair flows.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Right, it's like, don't do anything stupid. That's mainly to the thief.
Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward.
Damn, I don't remember you being this tall. Okay, well, to be honest, there's way too much here for customization. So I'll pick a sort of darkish hair color. Well, I'm not a million miles away. That'll do. We'll go with that. That's pretty much it. I mean, like, there's so much to choose from here. But I don't need any of that, so... Well, where's my eye color? What was it? Eye tint? No. Just eye color. There it is. Hazel brown. That'll do. Ooh. Done. Let's just name him good old Thomas Explorers, of course.
You picked a bad time to come home to Skyrim, kinsman.
Also, we're
Captain,
playing as a Nord,
what should we do? He's not on the list.
because we're doing a wee bit of a two-handed fight.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. At least you'll die here, in your homeland. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Sometimes I would have been an Imperial to get that extra gold boost, but I don't feel that's necessary for this run. We'll get more than enough gold.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
I've just realised the reason they've covered his mouth is so he can't use the voice.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up
Salt
and
and
let's get
earth
this over with.
learn as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
Well, it looks closer to
My
afternoon, but
ancestors
sure.
are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
That wasn't the guy in the cart? No, it wasn't. No, it was Hadvar.
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Nord and the Rags.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
You don't see him, do you? Is that him in the distance? No, it's a
Good luck,
crow.
prisoner. Nice and easy.
I actually can't get over how good this looks.
What in oblivion is that?
There he is.
What do you see?
It's in the clouds!
Hello, Alduin.
Guards, get the townspeople to safety! Someone get the battle mages out here! Now!
Hey, kinsman, get up! Come on, the dogs won't give us another chance! This way!
And this all started with I just was going to download something to make fire look a little nicer in game.
Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move now!
Up through the tower. Let's go! What are you waiting for?
Way! That right there was all I was trying to improve was fire. And then I ended up with this. Can I loot you? No, that's okay.
See the inn on the other side? Jump through the roof and keep going.
Whoa, we're in. Oh no, I can't pick anything up.
Hemi, you need to get over here. Now! That boy, you're doing great. Toro! God! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
gods guide you, Hadvar.
Woo! Nice wide jump. Yeah, I want to see if the Thalmor are with General Tullius here. Because they're normally... Whoa! Damn, you just got roasted. Medium rare.
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close.
Right, so that's General Tullius, and his battle mages are hitting them. Didn't see any Thalmor. You're definitely not Thalmor. Yes, there is no Thalmor. I rarely ever came back to Helgen.
We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time. Just keep coming.
I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovngarde.
You, come on, into the keep.
Okay, so can enter either side. But you know what? We'll be going well Hadvar.
I can cut you loose inside. Come on.
Little fun fact, if you actually sit there, don't do anything, after about 3 or 4 minutes, Alduin will just eat you. Ah, interiors. Now this is where things get an upgrade.
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
It looks like a game that was released like a few years ago.
May as well take Gunjar's gear. He won't be needing it anymore.
Gungar. Yeah, we'll take all of it.
Alright.
And we'll loot goblin our way through this.
That axe, a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here.
Okay, so we'll put on that. We'll take the axe.
Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate.
We can go this way.
Damn. No way to open
Normally you
from our
come in that way. Who's that? Oh, it's the captain.
It's the Imperials. Take cover.
It's the escaped prisoners.
It's that damn captain, the one that tried to kill me. Oh, hell no. By the way, what difficulty are we running? I think we'll be running... Okay, so there's legendary, there's novice, apprentice, adept, expert. I'll go with expert.
All you've got.
Oh yeah, got that light armor up. Oh, what a finisher! Get wrecked, Captain!
Maybe one of these Imperials have the key.
You seem to have a lot of armor. Which I will be taking. I will be taking all of that armor.
Get out of here.
Can I go this way? Because this should take us into the room that you would normally be with Hadvar. You are in this room, nice. Ooh, I actually do want to read lots of these. The Holds of Skyrim, a field officer's guide for use by officers of the Imperial Legion. Welcome, loyal officer of the Empire. You've been given this guide to help you and those men under your command better understand the geography of Skyrim. Since you'll be serving in Skyrim for a lengthy period of time, this information should prove invaluable. Skyrim is organised into 9 holds. A hold is a large area, roughly equivalent to a county in Cyrodiil. Each hold is governed by a Jarl who maintains his court in the hold's capital city. 4 of these holds are fairly small and sparsely populated. As a result, the capitals are little more than towns, and the 5 major cities of Skyrim act as capitals for the larger holds. Following is a detailed review of each hold. Eastmarch, located in the eastern region of Skyrim, Eastmarch holds a common border with Morrowind. Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak rules from the ancient city of Windhelm, and he and his followers should be considered your most serious threat. Do not tread lightly in Eastmarch, for the Stormcloaks are the strongest and most organised in these lands. As an Imperial soldier, you will find few friends here. Falkreath. Located in the pine forests of southern Skyrim, Falkreath holds borders with Cyrodiil to the south and Hammerfell to the west. Its most prominent geographical feature, Lake Ilnalta, covers a vast portion of the region's central landscape. The Hold capital, also called Falkreath, is home to the largest cemetery in Skyrim as a result of numerous battles that has taken place over the years. The remainder of the area is almost entirely wilderness, and the only other notable settlement is Helgen to the east. Falkreath's position in Skyrim is a rather strategic one for the Empire. It not only controls access to the Reach, Whiterun and the Rift, but acts as an important supply line in and out of Cyrodiil. Hafengar. Solitude, the seat of the High King of Skyrim and the capital of Hafengar Hold, has always welcomed the Empire with open arms. Much commerce flows along the rivers here, and you will find the folk of this hold to be most hospitable in Skyrim. As you venture forth into your campaign, be sure to maintain supply lines back to Solitude. The Empire maintains ample provisions in Castle Dur, which holds General Tullius's commands, all the legions stationed in Skyrim. Hellmarch. This hold is divided evenly between the windswept tundra, dotted with farms, and a huge, stinking salt marsh. There is little of interest here, save perhaps the capital, Morthal. Jarl Igrod Ravencrone has been cooperative enough with the Empire in the past, but will ultimately look out for her own self-interests if put in a difficult position. While the hold offers minimal strategic value to the Empire, it would make an ideal staging ground for a Stormcloak siege of Solitude, and so must be held against the enemy. The Pale. It's a barren realm covered by vast fields of ice and snow. Its boundaries stretch from the centre of Skyrim all the way to its northern coast. Here at the capital of Dawnstar, I know it very well because there's a little chest that you can actually access from one of the Khajiit caravans, and I used to raid it all the time. Bit of a bug, but technically it's a feature. Can be found one of the busiest ports in the province. With access to the coastal waterways, Dawnstar could prove vital in the war effort. Should the Stormcloaks choose to attack Solitude from the river, this port would make a tempting target due to its proximity. The Reach. Dominating the western border of Skyrim, the Reach is made up entirely of steep, craggy mountains. Little grows in the Forbidden Realm, and the capital city of Markarth is a nigh impregnable stone fortress that would make an excellent defensive position for either side in the war. Be aware, this is a dangerous region, and is home to the Forsworn, the rebellious natives of the Reach. They know the terrain and can strike without warning, and count the Empire as an enemy. If they attack you, you must neither give nor expect any mercy. The Rift. Riften. This hold occupies the southeast corner of Skyrim, and much like the Reach is in the west, is dominated by tall mountain peaks. The climate in the Reach, or the Rift, is milder than in the northern holds, and there is more vegetation to be found here. Farming thrives as a result. A word of warning about Riften, the Hold's capital city. Our agents have reason to suspect the Thieves Guild makes its home here, though it is much diminished from its strength of previous years. Nevertheless, that your men should keep their eye, and coin purses should they have reason to spend any length of time in the city. Whiterun. This central hold is characterised by wide, grassy plains that are home to numerous farms. Many roads pass through Whiterun, joining the more distant holds together. The hold's capital, also called Whiterun, sits high on a rocky promontory amid a large flat swath of scrubland. Among the wealthiest cities of Skyrim, Whiterun has proven friendly to the Emperor's soldiers. Winterhold, this bleak, snow-blown hold. I love the Mages Guild there. In the northeast of Skyrim is utterly inhospitable. Perhaps the mages of the College of Winterhold chose to make their home because they knew they would be largely left alone. As with Falkreath and Whiterun, the Winterhold describes both the hold and its city, although the word city hardly applies. The hold capital is a meagre village built near the Mages College. Few other noteworthy settlements exist in the frozen wastelands. It's unlikely to play a significant part in the war. It will take you. Mixed unit tactics. What are we talking about here? Like, is it a lot? Oh, it's a fair wee read. We'll read that a little later, but we'll take it with us. Well, we're not learning about Skyrim. We're playing Skyrim. Like the terminals in Fallout 4, I love reading. I love learning as much as you can. So there may be a fair wee bit of reading here and there. you'll learn an awful lot about Skyrim as we progress. I'm guessing I can grab a torch at some point. Oh, I'll take the baskets. Can never say no to something like that. Carrying on.
That's it. Come on. Let's get out of here before the dragon brings the whole tower down on our heads.
It is a very useful book to read, though, I must say. Because for a lot of the times when you're playing this game, you don't really know too much about the holds as you go on. Reading that book alone helps out immensely. Oh, weighs 20. No, we're not going that way.
Damn, that dragon doesn't.
Hey.
Hell, get around.
But yes, this 100% run, be reading books, will be fighting enemies. I keep thinking to use VATS, even though I never use VATS in Fallout. Well, you say mercy, but no. A golden clerical cloak. Boots and bracers. All these are... they're worth taking, like, don't get me wrong. I can pawn and sell a lot of these off.
See if you can find any potions. We'll need them.
Ooh. Is that what a potion of minor magicka looks like? Awesome. That's class. I will take everything. I may actually have to start dropping stuff soon. I will say this, I have not played Skyrim in a while, like a really long time. I'm carrying too much. So let's see what on earth I'm carrying that's too heavy. Weighs 35. I mean, well, this is... Yeah, I'll drop the cabin for now. It's a bit heavy, isn't it? Hey, some potions. Neat. Ooh, some potatoes. My lucky day. I was always a sucker for scavenging for any sort of item.
Let's keep moving.
Especially ingredients for making potions. Wouldn't use potions too much, but I did enjoy collecting ingredients. Hey, Torture. Damn. Well, that double attack was... Oof. That looked like it was a bit... It looked like it really hurt. Yeah, I can double these up. Torturer's assistant have an iron mace cloak. Okay, I'll take that dagger out of the way. I don't really need the dagger. Also, I would rather you on this side.
Since the dragon showed up. Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
Brief history of the Empire. That's a brief history? Damn.
It's locked. See if you can get it.
I'll kind of weave them in as we go along. Because obviously some of them require a fair bit of reading.
Might need that gold once we get out. Grab anything useful and let...
Where do you see the colors of everything around here?
Oh.
Take all of that. Yeah. Make sure to get our lockpick up. Bones. I think the reason these are empty is because you can just, you know, test out your lockpick. Which I don't mind. We level up. Health? For starters? Why not? Conjuration. I suppose one-handed maybe for now? Although two-handed is definitely the way to go. We'll go two-handed. Barbarian! He'll deal more damage. I'll use the Imperial Sword. Hey, if it... I keep thinking I've got a Pip-Boy light I'll be able to use, but I obviously don't. The first lockpick of the 100% run is gone. No, nothing in here. Yeah! Another big level up. We'll go health again. Just surviving will be a good start. There's some nasty old spells there. Making novice lockpicks easier? I mean, it got me the level up, so I suppose it kind of deserves that. How much easier? Ah. Why didn't you just say so? Oh, I forgot you can search skeletons. Yeah, I'll be relearning some things. It's been quite a while. Ah, poor Stormcloak. Don't worry, we will avenge them.
Imperial dogs. There's nothing.
I hope someone knows where we're going.
Oh, I have friends.
Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be. We're escaping. To the
Oh. I was like, where's the other dude? Oh no, everything he had is very heavy. Normally one of them has like a warhammer. I know I just put my points into, you know, warhammer damage, but... Never played a stealth archer. Now that might come as a bit of a surprise. But just, I don't know. It was never one I was going to do. What did they say? Well, keep taking the gold Imperial cloak. And these are nice.
What do you make of it, Dragon?
Looks like the way out's up ahead. Come on, let's... What's the hurry?
What's the hurry? Oh. So you don't go through the spiders? Maybe this is what led me to my unmarked locations. Oh. That's what we just crossed over. I'm coming!
Hey, watch it.
Oh, well, thank goodness we don't have to do the spiders. Oh god, it's the spiders. Goddamn spiders. I'm a really bad arachnophobia, but I tell you one thing. I don't like spiders. Ah, get away. Away. Be gone. Bad spider. Bad. Get away. Oh yeah! Get wrecked, little spider. That'll be great when we're running about through this. Well, I'll take some spider eggs. I would never do this in real life. I'd never purposely stay in this room any longer than I would need to.
This way. Better to stick together down here.
Potion of health. Nice. Nothing up here. He's sneaking. Why is he sneaking?
Hold up. There's
Oh.
a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now.
Oh god. It was like in his mouth. Literally in the bear's mouth. Let me know what you think of the graphical improvements. I want to hear your opinion. If this is the first time you've seen Skyrim, or maybe the 100th time. It definitely makes a difference. Alright, so we're out. We will now be able to see the true majesty of this game. No. Bad carry weight. I'm actually gonna wait till like daytime the next day. Oh.
Like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. We better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
No problem, good sir. So. You can get a good view. Ooh. I need a pickaxe for Corundum. If memory serves me right, there should be a little bandit camp nearby. Huzzah! There it is. Hello there.
Now ain't this a surprise? We are routed.
Okay, well I single-handedly killed all of them, so I'm now starting to think that the difficulty needs updated to master. Let's go. There's the helmet. The helmet. I will take the helmet. Take your iron arrows. Lockpicks. Hey, take our treasure map. Thank you very much. Ooh. I will certainly take that. Woodcutter's axe. That might be useful later on. Considering I can't carry any of that. I'm gonna have to drop something. And you're proven to be... Actually, no, you are... Wow. None of these bracers are worth taking. Oh, one-handed book. Night Falls and Sentinel. Let's have a little look. No music played in the nameless tavern in Sentinel, and indeed there was very little sound except for discreet, cautious murmurs of conversation, the soft pad of the barmaid's feet in the stone, and the delicate slurping of the regular patrons. Tongues lapping at their flagons, Eves focused on nothing at all, or eyes. If anyone were less otherwise occupied, the sight of young red-guard woman in a fine black velvet cape might have aroused surprise, even suspicion. As it was, the strange figure, out of place in an underground cellar, so modest it had no sight, blended in with the shadows. Are you Jomek? The stout middle-aged man with a face older than his years looked up and nodded. He returned to his drink. The young woman took a seat next to him. My name is Habala, she said, and pulled out a small bag of gold, placing it next to his mug. Sure it be, snarled Jomek, and met her eyes again. Who do you want dead? She did not turn away, but merely asked, is it safe to talk here? No one cares about nobody else's problems but their own here. You could take off your cuirass and dance bare-breasted on the table and no one would even spit. The man smiled. So, who do you want dead? No one, actually, said Habala. Or Fabala. Either way. The truth is, I only want someone removed for a while. Not harmed, you understand? That's why I need a professional. You came highly recommended. Who have you been talking to? Asked Jomek dully, returning to his drink. A friend of a friend of a friend. Now, one of them friends don't know what he's talking about, grumbled the man. I don't do that anymore. Habala quietly took out another purse of gold, and then another, placing them at the man's elbow. He looked at her for a moment, then poured the gold out and began counting. As he did, he asked, who do you want removed? Just a moment, smiled Habala, shaking her head. Before we talk details, I want to know you're a professional and you won't harm this person very much, and that you'll be discreet. You want discreet? The man paused in his counting. Alright, I'll tell you about an old job of mine. It's been, by RK, I can hardly believe it, more than 20 years, and no one but me's alive who had anything to do with the job. This is back before the time of the War of Bethany. Remember that? I was just a baby. Of course you was, Jomek smiled. Everyone knows that King Luton had an older brother, Greklith, that died. Right, and that he's got his older sister, Ubke. What married that king fella in Daggerfall? Ah, I get it now. But the truth's that he had two elder brothers. Really? Habala's eyes glistened with interest. No lie, he chuckled. Weedy, feeble fella called Arthago, the king and queen's firstborn. Anyhow, this prince was heir to the throne, which his parents wasn't too thrilled about. But then the queen, she squeezed out two more princes who looked a lot more fit. That's when me and my boys got hired on to make it look like the first prince got taken off by the under king or some such story. I had no idea, the young woman whispered. Of course you didn't, that's the point. Jomek shook his head. Discretion, like you said. We bagged the boy, dropped them off deep in that old ruin, and that was that. No fuss, just a couple of fellas, a bag and a club. That's what I'm interested in, said Habala. Technique. My friend, who needs to be taken away, is weak also, like this prince. What is the club for? It's a tool. So many things, what was better in the past ain't around no more. Just because people today prefer ease to what works, right? Let me explain. There's 71 prime pain centers in the average fella's body. Elves and Khajiit, being so sensitive and all, got 3 and 4 more respectively. Argonians and Slodes, almost as many as 52 and 67. Jomek used his short stubby fingers to point out each region in Habala's body. 6 in your forehead, 2 in your brow, 2 in your nose, 7 in your throat, 10 in your chest, 9 in your abdomen, 3 in each arm, 12 in your groin, 4 in your favoured leg, 5 in the other. That's 63, replied Habala. No, it's not, growled Jomic. Yes, it is, the young lady cried back, indignant that her mathematical skills were being questioned. 6 plus 2 plus 7 plus 10 plus 9 plus 3 plus the arm and 3 for the others, 63. I must left some out, shrugged Jomic. The important thing is that to become skilled with a staff or club, you gotta be a master of these pain centers. Done right, a light tap could kill or a knock without so much as a bruise. Fascinating, smiled Bala, and no one ever found out. Why would they? The boy's parents, the king and queen, they're both dead now. The other children always thought their brother got carried off by the Underking. That's what everyone thinks, and all my partners are now dead. Of natural causes? Ain't nothing natural that ever happens now in the bay. You know that. One fella got sucked up by one of them Sludnu. Another died of that same plague that took out Queen and Prince Greeklith. Another fella got himself beat to death by a burglar. You gotta keep low out of sight, like me, if you want to stay alive. Jomic finished counting the coins. You must want this fella out of the way bad. Who is it? It's better if I show you, said Abala, standing up. Without a look back, she strode out of the nameless tavern. Jomic drained his beer and went out. The night was cool with an unrestrained wind surging off the water of the Elect Bay, sending leaves flying like whirling shards. Abala stepped out of the alleyway to the tavern and gestured to him. As he approached her, the breeze blew her cape open, revealing the armour underneath and the crest of the King of Sentinel. The fat man stepped back to flee, but she was too fast. In a blur, he found himself in the alley on his back, the woman's knee pressed firmly against his throat. The king has spent years since he took the throne looking for you and your collaborators, Jomic. His instructions to me was what to do when I found you were not specific, but you've given me an idea. From her belt, she removed a small sturdy cudgel. A drunk stumbling out of the bar heard a whimpered moan accompanied by a soft whisper coming from the alley. Let's better count this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that was quite the story, wasn't it? That was interesting, I must say, considering he was the accomplice and the king sent her after them. Okay, is that what satchels looked like? Affirmative. Black robes? Nah. Can't really use the tanning rack. I don't think I have much for it. I don't even know this first safe place to store some of my stuff that I've been gathering. I suppose I could sell an awful lot of it. That's definitely on the cards. Right. Memory serves me right. The Guardian Stone shouldn't be too far away here. By the way, I have an absolutely spectacular painting done by Alquinus Art. Of this very scene. So I should show you this. I took it down just for such an occasion. So, absolutely class. So, what one are we going for here? The Thief Stone, the Mage Stone, or the Warrior. Learn all combat skills faster. Learn mage ones faster. I don't know what exactly we'll be going for, but I want to see what this does. Cool. I'll also show you one of my favourite unmarked locations in the entire game. Read line and lure. Are you a short book? I'll read you at a later date.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Fishing map of Falkreath. Huh. Cool. Sneaky, sneaky. Aren't I so devilish? Stealing. Look at the water. phenomenal looking in that. Ooh. Everything looks like its ingredients. Right, where'd that dragonfly go? It flew away. Anyways. That's some iron ore. We will be back for you later on. By the way, if you want to check out our other artwork, it'll be in the description. Special shout out to all the explorers that keep the channel going. It is a community effort here. You get early access to videos. And the only other one is Secret Labs. Also in the description. Yeah, no minute long ad reads or anything. Just a bit of community and a little unmarked location. This is the indigestible emerald. You can see the carcass of, well, an elk. You can harvest the antlers and a flawless emerald. Let's have a look at this wee thing. How cool is that? Unreal. So yeah, we'll be gathering everything to make some pretty cool stuff. Now, let me just drop back down. There's that mine over there. Oh, dragonfly! Ah! Pesky thing. This mine in particular. Some potatoes, I'll take it. Oh.
Now, is this a surprise?
Oh, yes! Oh, you had a garnet. Nice! And we will take whatever I can get from you here. Even your studded armor. Your friends will probably come out and wonder what on earth happened. But we won't be here. We're moving on to the town. Wish to sell some stuff. Speak to some people. Get some quests going. Judging by the howls, I'm assuming that we're going to have friends as of right now. Ooh, an alpha wolf. Well, you're proving to be a bit of a formidable opponent. My level of difficulty. Much is a wolf pelt worth? Well, do you know what? I think I can craft it into some stuff. So, I'm not going to count this out just yet. But I will say this. You can have some heavy things that I don't need. Like buckets. In fact, that solves our problem almost immediately. Yeah, some purple flower, blue flower, red thorns. As you can tell. From the graphical improvements to the reading to the talking to people, it's going to be a pretty chill 100% run. Yeah, that's the way we kind of run in this channel. Nothing too serious. It's serious in scope as the amount we're going to be doing. That's my favourite part. Oh, was that a skeleton? Right, I am starting to see things. The graphics are too good. park along the road. You see some big burly man like me just sitting, harvesting. And now we've arrived in Riverwood.
How about you make some armor? I'm sure you have the right raw
A
materials.
dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain.
I'm like, why am I moving so slow? Then remembers. Ah, yes, that's why I'm moving so slow.
It flew right over the barrel.
Hilda and Sven.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother.
Some leather on
If
the
you
rack.
keep on like
A
this,
lot
everyone
of
in
weapons
town
and armor need leather for straps.
I think Alvor, is he related to Hadvar?
It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Is there somewhere we can talk?
Yes? Take a look.
Barter! Barter time. Okay, so this guy has some super overpriced stuff. Flawless rubies, everything, you name it. Fantastic. Well, potion recipe. Yeah, they're cool, but I'll probably pick that up later on. Anyway, whole point of this is I'll need to figure out how to operate that. Right. Ingredients, you're getting none. I will sell the books that I've actually read? No, that would be a little silly. I'll sell the useless stuff. You'll find I love hoarding those. I think I can turn the hides into something. Or the pelts. I have a feeling I can. I mightn't, but we'll see. We will see. It's mostly the armor I can get rid of that I don't need. Yeah, whatever I'm not wearing, you can have. Except you're slowly running out of gold. That's okay, though. That helped out my carry weight greatly. Thank you so much.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe... Never mind.
Is it, woman?
He's a
Sven
bard,
back on the job
so he
again?
says.
Oh, here, how long? You know what would make this so much better? And I should have had it ages ago. Subtitles.
Occasionally he finds time to do his job here at the
Raylo,
mill.
what were you
Riverwood's
doing
agreeable
here?
enough, I suppose.
I'll be
He's
right
a
down.
bard. So thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense.
Oh, I see where this is going. You hope you don't sound very sure.
I've been thinking. Maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
Can you train me at archery?
I'll show you what I know.
He wants... he wants 200 gold. For archery, I suppose, not the worst thing ever. But, right. Where is our little friend at the mill? Where is she? There she is. Oh, there's a hut.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
No worries, Hod.
Now,
New to
Ray,
Riverwood?
what's
If you're
going
looking
on?
for work, go see
You look
Hod at the
pretty
mill.
well done in.
Do you have supplies?
Of course. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
How do you know...
What's this all about? What are you two doing here?
I'm so confused. What just happened? Why'd I open my inventory? A dragon attacked Helgen and destroyed it. Ralof and I escaped together.
A dragon? In Helgen? It can't be. Although, it would explain what I saw earlier. Flying down the valley from the south. I thought I must have just been seeing things.
It was a dragon, and Ralof will tell you the same thing.
I don't know why, but I actually believe you. You've got the look of someone who's just seen a dragon. Things just go from bad to worse. First the war, now dragons. What's this world coming to? The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
No worries, we can do that for you.
I can't remember when
Oh, there he is.
Slept. I told you my sister would help us out.
I wondered there. I was like, where, you know, what's going on? How do I get the Whiterun from here?
Just head north. Can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold. Jarl Balgruuf still hasn't declared for one side or the other. So at least you won't run into any Imperials along the way.
No worries. What was that dragon on your side?
What? Oh, hardly. I don't think even Ulfric could pull a dragon out of his pocket.
I never know.
Lucky for us it attacked when it did, eh? I wasn't looking forward to getting a shave from the Imperial headsman.
Why were you being executed?
Seriously? You don't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak himself.
Oh. Right. Ulfric Stormcloak.
Right. The leader of our fight against the Empire. I forget that most people don't know what he looks like, except for those Imperial wanted posters.
See the little plant just glitching out. How'd you end up as Imperial prisoners?
I was assigned to Ulfric's guard. We were on our way to Darkwater Crossing, in the south of Eastmarch. The Imperials were waiting for us. As pretty an ambush as I ever saw. We were outnumbered 5 to 1 at least. Ulfric ordered us to stop fighting. Didn't want us all to die for nothing, I guess. I thought they were taking us south to Cyrodiil. Parade us in front of the Emperor. But then, we stopped in Helgen. And you know the rest.
Okay, so... see you later,
Where
Ralph.
to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. I stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
When your friend told me, I didn't believe it at first either.
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the south road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylov's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help any way I can.
Damn. Okay, where... do you have supplies I could take?
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need within reason.
Oh, I'll leave her with most of that. Stay within reason. How do I get the Whiterun from here?
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls.
What can you tell me about the Jarl?
Jarl Balgruuf? I don't mean to be disrespectful as he's ruled Whiterun Hold well for years, but he seems in over his head now. He's been trying to stay out of the war, but it can't last. He's going to have to pick a side. I'm afraid he's going to make the wrong choice.
Why, is he loyal to the Empire?
I wouldn't say that. But he and Ulfric have been at odds for years, and I'm afraid Balgruuf will end up siding with the Empire because of it. But it's hard to believe that even Balgruuf would choose Elisif over Ulfric.
You support the Stormcloaks then? Who's Elisif?
I suppose she's Jarl Elisif now. She married High King Turig just before Ulfric killed him. The Empire supports her claim to be High Queen. I don't really have anything against her. Not her fault that her husband Turig was bought and paid for by the Empire. But she's nothing but a puppet for the Empire now, with her husband Turig dead. Ulfric will make sure she never takes the throne as High Queen.
And he killed the High King?
Some say murdered, but it was a lawful challenge in the old way. Ulfric called him out as a traitor to Skyrim and killed him in single combat. If Tori couldn't defend his throne, he had no business being High King.
So there's no High King now?
No, not until the moot meets to choose another. And it won't meet until one side or the other wins the war. Don't worry, though. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He'll drive out the Empire, and Skyrim will have peace at last.
That'll be an interesting one. What can you tell me about Riverwood?
It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town, too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes.
What do you think about the war?
The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Talos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods. I'm glad Ralof is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself.
Is there somewhere I can buy fresh supplies?
And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith.
No worries. Well, we know where the blacksmith is.
I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. See you later.
Yeah! At
Don't
least this
worry
place has
about
loads of mead.
I know how to lay low. So you saw a dragon, did you? Tell me, what was it like? As big as a house?
Much bigger than that. As big as the inn.
Well, I'll be. That would be a sight
Impressing
to see.
him.
Not that I actually want to see one, understand. I hope that dragon stays far away from here.
Okay, let's walk to the house. I don't need to store anything for now. Things are looking a-okay. So I can speed it up. Where are we staying? That's the inn. So this must be Riverwood Trader.
This has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
Well, we'll continue that later.
Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, she was gonna go?
Really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Who's this? Who? What? What? This place is haunted.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
Do you sell spells, though?
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Okay. Backpack. A backpack? A backpack. Look at that. Oh, man. That's class. Gives 20 stamina points, too. And 75 carry weight. Oh, this must be the legendary edition. Added a load of stuff from the Creation Club, if I'm not mistaken. Macintosh, we've got that. Do you know what? How about, first off, I get rid of my stuff. Like the fork. There is a dagger that deals 1 damage, called a fork. Okay, now I've seen everything. Alright, you don't weigh anything. They also aren't worth anything, so no. I'll keep that and the axe. I'll sell this. I'll keep the Imperial sword. It seems to be quite useful. Well, what are we wearing? Stormcloak sleeves. Okay, well that's Imperial stuff, so I guess I will sell it and the officer's helmet. And this. I'll keep my iron helmet for now. You can have this, you can have the garnet ring, and that, and studded armor. Okay, carry weight is now under control. We're getting there. Okay, the books do weigh stuff, so I'm going to have to sort that out somehow. Alright, you can have that. Good job, right. So I have 800 gold now to spend with you. Isn't that great? I'll probably get something off the blacksmith. A hunter's backpack. Bows do 10% more damage. Interesting, but a bedroll lockpicking's easier. I don't really need that. Robes of water breathing. They're all way too expensive anyway, so don't need to worry. Oh, mage ones. I could pick a cheaper one, but I don't need the magicka. And I don't need the bow damage. So I'm assuming the best thing might be to just go with that top one. They're cool looking backpacks. But the adventure one. 20 stamina is 20 stamina. That'll do for me. Cure diseases. No, don't need any of that. Oh, he's got a fishing map of Whiterun. I'll buy that. That'll be pretty cool to see. Clairvoyance. Wouldn't be long getting frostbite. Bit of frostbite. You've all seen the video. Let's see. Fury. Lesser ward. Oaken flesh. Or just oak flesh. Yes! Raise zombie! I actually love that. I'm gonna buy it. Yeah. I don't even care. Love it. Elkite, a garnet, goat's horns, so many other things. Right. What's me? Okay, well, I'm pleased at this. So, I'm gonna wait 12 hours here. Oh, there's just travelers on the pipe. But I also have a level up here. Wait, what? Look how cool the potions are, all lit up. That is just sick. Oh my goodness. Is that like lava? The fire salt? Ah, it's so good. Alright, we go.
Have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
It's a beautiful, beautiful game.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Well, Camilla will be leading us to Bleak Fall Barrow, and we will be conquering it in our next episode. Shouldn't be too far away. That's a short dander. Not too bad. Map also beautiful, as you can see. Our journey has begun, everyone. We'll also have to go back to Embersharp Night. That hasn't left me, don't worry. So yeah, Skyrim Adventure 100% run begins. We'll be reading some books every episode or two, so if you do enjoy that, well, there's plenty more coming, as well as dialogue, chats, fighting, all sorts. So thank you all for watching. See yous in the next one.